All right, so I was about to make some cuts on the cedar and I was thinking, I got a big piece here, my saw's not big enough, and I was thinking I need another saw, but then it hit me. Hey, people need chainsaws and I could flip chainsaws, right? So small engine repair has been around forever, right? It's not a new thing. So I thought I'd share this with you, share this idea with you. So I dove deep and I was thinking, what niche could people do, right? That had an interest in this kind of in this kind of thing. So what I did was I scoured Facebook, right? First I was like, is there a supply for this, and is there a demand for this, right? So I looked at Facebook Marketplace here in Dallas where I live, and there's plenty of chainsaws out there that people are selling. And obviously if there's a bunch out there that they're selling, and I've also seen a bunch that have sold. Okay, so because I'm one of those guys that bought one, so I went out Facebook Marketplace. I was like, all right, let's take a look. I need a new chainsaw. This one's an 18-inch. I'm gonna get a 20-inch, right? So I got me this Poulan Pro. It's just a regular old home chainsaw. The guy met the guy out there. It's a looks like everything is good. He turned it on for me, very clean. He threw in a new chain, which they're a little bit, which that was cool. They're a little bit expensive, but whatever. It has a nice case on it. The case, there's one of the latches missing, whatever. But he turned it on, it worked and everything. I bought this for $110. So I was like, man, that's a deal, because when I bought my Troy-Bilt, right, that's the chainsaw that I've been using. I went to the store in the mall over here at Vista Ridge. They have a used tool store, so I bought this. It was like 170 or something like that, and I was like, man, I want a deal. So getting this for 110 was a deal. It was listed for 115, and I was like, hey, can I have it for 100? He was like, well, what about 110, and I'll throw in that extra chain? I was like, yeah, definitely well worth it. Turned it on for me. Works real good. So I've got for this. So what I'm trying to get to is that I have a selling price, right? I have a selling price of what something like this, a 20-inch Poulan Pro, would go for. So I'm saying 110, maybe 120. I've seen them out there in my area. Sometimes 130, 140. So between 100 and 140, depending on what it is, right? So I scoured Facebook. I was like, okay, well, if I'm going to be selling it for 110, 100, whatever, I need to buy them cheaper, right? I need to buy them cheaper. Maybe ones that don't work, right? Ones that don't work. So obviously I can't sell this. Oops, I need to put that cover back on. Obviously I can't sell this. Okay, so that's that. So I'm probably, if I can't get more than 150 or whatever, I'm gonna keep that one because I need it. It's a 20-inch bar, right? So for these big old honkers, cedar stumps that I'm gonna make like tables and stuff with, or coffee tables or whatever I'm gonna make, big old cookies, right? I needed a bigger bar, so whatever. So I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna niche down and start flipping chainsaws. So I looked on Facebook and I talked to, and I was like, well, there's got to be a supply of cheap chainsaws, right? So I went out there in 2 days, right? In 2 days, on a Friday and Saturday, I was able to pick up 4 chainsaws, including that one, 5 chainsaws. But I'll probably keep that one, I'm not sure. But the tendency seems to be the home chainsaws, not the professionals, of course. I'm looking for something that's, a regular person would use, around the house or whatever, not a professional type of chainsaw, right? So that's what I'm targeting, right? So I'm seeing a whole bunch of them. I've got, and I looked on the ads, of course they don't work. I got this one for 40, right? This one, it said needs carb or clean, doesn't start or run. So I taped how much I bought it for, what the problem was, and what I need to do. So I can determine what I need to do. So I got this Craftsman for 40, and actually, I got this one and one of these Poulons. Let's see here. Same thing, needs carb or clean, doesn't start. So both of these I got from the same person. They were listed at 60 each, and I was like, hey dude, if I buy 2 of them, can I buy them both for 80? He's like, yeah man, sure. So 2 of those for 40, another Poulon for 40, upside down, and then another Poulon. So you can see, and this is a smaller one, this is a 16 inch, for 25. Okay, so that probably I'll make some good money on, hopefully. And I looked at the I did research and to see what carb, even if that's the problem, and I've done research on YouTube. It seems like the Poulons and the Craftsman, okay, this is a Craftsman, I showed you the Craftsman. Poulons and the Craftsman in my area are the ones that are mostly available. So if you do this over and over again, you're gonna find patterns, right? Find patterns in things, like the same patterns of which chainsaws they are, the same patterns of what's wrong with them. So if you can fix one, so if you can start to fix one, if you're interested in fixing them, right? A lot of them have the same problem. So you just find out how to fix that one, and then you'll keep going and going, and then you'll learn how to find better deals, like that $25 one. That was awesome. And it was just up the street too. I was like, oh yeah, you got to be quick on the Facebook, whatever, set alerts, that kind of thing. Meet people, it's a hassle, whatever, but still, it's a side hustle, right? A side hustle idea. So I'm gonna do this side hustle idea. I'm gonna let you guys, keep you informed, let you guys know, kind of like my refrigerator idea, right? I've made a little bit of money off that, right? If you haven't seen my refrigerator idea, I'll leave a link up there in the description below. I was really tired, so I was a little slow that day, but be patient with me anyways. But right now when the economy's tough, right? We all, I need side hustle. Maybe you're thinking about side hustle. If you're interested in this kind of thing, that's probably something that you want to, you might want to look into, right? So there's endless supply. Like in 2 days, I got 5 of them, right? So there's endless supply, buying them cheap. Carb kit for a Poulon is $17 right now on Amazon. So you're looking at the 40, so about $60, right? Selling them for 110, so you make 50 bucks, and you're thinking, well, what about your time? At first, I don't consider my time, because it's learning, right? It's like going to school to learn a trade, right? You spend a lot of time up front. You spend some time up front to learn and understand how to fix the thing, and then you apply the time equation later when you're able to do a few. So I'm going to do a few first, right? I'm going to do 3 or 4 first, and figure out. It's going to take me a lot longer the first few times, right? While you're learning, while I'm figuring it out. And it's interesting to me, because I'm a kind of a woodworker guy. I just, not a pro or anything. I'm just, home hobbyist kind of thing. I make a few. Yeah, I sold a pig. I put a picture of the pig I made, and I sold the pig yesterday for 25 bucks. So hey, whatever. But as far as flipping these chainsaws, small appliances, like I said at the beginning, they've been around. Small appliance repair's been around forever. For a long time, right? So you can do, lawnmowers are a big deal, weed eaters, blowers, that kind of thing. But I'm starting with just one thing, right? So figure out how to fix this one thing. Same kind of engine, right, as a lawnmower, and you can port this knowledge that you get to other things. But first, I'm just going to do one thing, do it good, figure it out, become an expert in the niche, right, of chainsaws, right? Maybe you can do that in your area. So I thought I'd do a quick video and tell you guys what another side hustle possibility might be like if you're into that kind of thing, even if you're not making a few bucks, whatever. But also, a thing happens when you start, applying, when you start hustling, other opportunities come. So the same guy I was telling you about when I bought both of them, he's like, hey man, if you can fix these, let me know, because I have a business. I do trees, and I do all kinds of outdoor stuff for people. And if you can fix them, I can send all these things that I'm getting your way, so you can fix them for me. So other opportunities, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not into that, but if you see any more chainsaws that you need to get rid of, let me know. But my point is, there's more opportunities out. Opportunities come when you're trying to find opportunities, obviously, not when they come. What I'm trying to say is that when you're out there hustling, other opportunities tend to come easier than if you're not looking for other opportunities. Kind of makes sense, right? I mean, duh. But I thought I'd share this one with you real quick. I'll leave you a couple of tips here. So you don't have to get too fancy with your category system. You can put all this stuff in a Excel spreadsheet or whatever. But for now, I'm keeping it simple. I'm just taping what's wrong with it, taping how much I paid for it, taping, and I'm going to I'll show you the Craftsman already. I'm going to flip these. I'll tell you how much I made or lost. He even threw me some bar and chain oil. That's awesome, because this is pretty expensive too. And this one is a new chain. That's pretty cool right there. Okay. And as you can see, there's oil and stuff down there, gas, whatever it might be. But there's the Poulan. There's the 18-inch 42 cc's. Okay, that's your standard one. Nice case here. And I got that for 25 bucks, right? So if I put whatever the $20 carb kit in there, that one doesn't work. It might need more. I'll tell you exactly what I put, if I made money, lost money, whatever. But right now, learning, I don't expect to make money, right? I'm expecting myself, I got 4 of these, hopefully I break even, but my goal is learning, right? Is teaching, is getting taught, is understanding. Okay, so my goal is learning, understanding what the commonalities of all these are, right? And finding patterns, and then capitalizing on those patterns of what the basic things are, how much it costs to fix. Then I can decide how much I need to pay for them to make a profit, right? So these are fix and flips, right? They don't work good, they need to be fixed. This one here, I got it work. It is a working one, the 110, and so I know how much people will pay because I paid for it, and a lot of these are sold, the ones that I was looking at, right? So let's look at, I showed you the Poulan Pro, right? That one there, another Poulan Pro. These are, just basic. There's a Poulan Pro. Which one is this? This one is also a, let's see here. Yep, a 4218 AX. AVX, so anti-vibration, I think that's what that means. I'm not sure, but that one there. All right, that one there. Nice little case. Once I clean it up and stuff, it should look better. Okay, same exact one here, looks like, than that one. It's 40 also. Yep, same exact thing. So it looks like in my area, yep, exact same one. 42, which means 42 cc's. 18 is the size of the bar. AVX anti-vibration, I believe. Okay. Cool case. I like the case. And then, that's the actual one I bought. The 110, I think I showed you. If not, I'll show you again. So, the Poulan Pro, different case. This is a 50 cc, so PP50, 28-inch bar, anti-vibration. So that's super clean, right? You can see that. See that? So, learning about what to do. I'm going to drain the gas, make sure there's no. So the first step is to drain the gas, make sure there's no impurities in the gas. Look at that, make sure there's no water in the gas tank. Look at the, I'm learning already, so it needs fuel, it needs spark. So I'm gonna look at the actual repair kit, the carburetor kit for these Poulans are $18. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description, I'll leave an Amazon link. It comes with a spark plug, comes with hoses, right? It comes with filters, it comes with carburetor. So all that stuff for 18 bucks from Amazon. So I'm gonna just say 20, right? That would put me in at 60, and then plus the time to learn it and stuff. But like I said, at first, don't consider the time. I don't consider the time because that's learning time. Once I start flipping them good, then I'll be able to calculate how much it takes time and then calculate from there. But right now, proof of concept, will this work, yes or no? That's what I need to know. Okay, so I'm gonna have four opportunities, not just one, because one could be a fluke, right? I'm gonna have 4 opportunities, so I put 40, 80, 120, right? 145, so $145 into 4 of these. Hopefully I make at least that. I'm thinking more, but if it, if I clean it up, make it look nice like this, right? Even nicer because there's still junk underneath, right? Then I could make more. And then he throws in the scrunch, that's the tool, and the chain. So that's that. And I need to put this back on. Okay. So that's that. So that's one idea of a side hustle that you guys might be able to, if you're interested in this kind of thing, right? Lots of different side hustles out there. I'll leave a link in the description below on if you want to do some side hustles online and stuff. I've got some ideas there too, but this is just one of them. One side hustle. Why won't this sell it with the case, without the case? I don't know. Oh, because the chain. Yep, there we go. Chain was in the way. All right. Yep, perfect. Okay. And I'll keep this bar and chain oil. That right there is. Oh yeah, I'm almost out anyway. I'm glad I bought that. I'm glad that came with it. Actually, I do have another one I better put over there in case I forget about it. But, so there you have it, guys. If you guys are already doing this, if you've, experienced in this, leave comments, help us out, help everybody out in the community on your experience. Share with the community on your experience. And let me know if this kind of side hustle is good for you. Anyways, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, I wish you much success in your finances and in life. Peace out. And another thing, I'll leave you a link in the description for a new Poulan Pro 4218, just like the ones I've got. They retail on Amazon for $197, so 200 bucks. I'm giving them probably, I'm giving people a really good deal at 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So, if they get, half price almost, right? then people are going to be, that's what I was thinking. I was like, dude, and that's the 18-inch. I'll leave a link in the description below.